Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail of this video, today I have a very exciting, cutesy video for you guys. I'm trying out a trend that's so big on Instagram right now, and it is the rainbow under eye. Thank you to my cousin who suggested it. This is for you especially anyway. I really like this trend. It looks so cute and I cannot wait to turn myself into a cute pixie. So if you would like to see me either struggle or turn myself into this beautiful creature, then all you have to do is keep on watching. So on the 22nd of April, I saw this makeup look being done by, and I'm going to say this name wrong, I've googled it, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but I would read it as Nizera. I'm sorry if it's wrong, but I'm just gonna keep calling you Nizera. Nizera Looks. I love her makeup skills, and I've seen that turquoise sort of moment and I fell in love with it and I wanted to try it out. And then not long after, because on the 27th of April she posted the rainbow under eye and everyone went absolutely crazy for it, and I'm not surprised. It looks so cute, especially on her skin. I absolutely love it. That highlight is everything and I'm gonna try it out. The one thing, it seems just absolutely crazy to put blue right here, but we shall see. Okay, we will try. I'm going to try my hardest. I want to look cute, and let's just zoom in and try it out. The sort of bad thing about this makeup is that you need to do your whole base first. It's not like there's no eyeshadow here. It's an under eye makeup. Because you're doing your whole base, if I go wrong, I have to take all of it off, all of it, to try again. Anyway, I'm babbling. Can you tell I'm scared? Because I want my skin to look flawless, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever HD Skin, the new foundation, or the revamped foundation. I can't remember what it's called. I'll just put it up here because I did do a wet test video on this foundation. It's really nice and long lasting. I really like it. So I've got a nice thin layer of that foundation all over my skin. I really like this foundation for how light it feels on the skin, but it covers actually really nicely. It doesn't seem flat, and it is a nice foundation. I do need to conceal my eyes. What do I use? I want to use something quite bright. I think I'm going to use a eyeshadow primer right here anyway, but I do want to conceal as well. You know what? I'm going to take a good old Extra Fair from Collection. This is bright, and I actually quite like the concealer. I haven't used it in a long time. Watch me hate it now. Nope, still love it. And this one, this shade, definitely bright. I don't know what I was thinking when I used to use this shade as my concealer. You know, you can work it in, but it is bright. I may crease a little bit, but that's fine. I'm going to tap it out after I've finished my base. I'm going to contour with the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer. Even though I think I'm going to add powder blush or mix an eyeshadow to blush my cheeks after I've done the eyes, I want to have a little bit of blush before I even start. So I'm going to use the blushes. I have Peach Sugar and Mango Daiquiri. I'm going to mix them first on my palette and then apply them. I like the bright under eye, sort of in a corner more than the under eye, but just, I'm feeling it. And even though at this point I would powder, I'm going to leave that after the makeup, because if I come close to sort of this area, if I powder here, it might become patchy when I try and blend the eyeshadow out. So that's that on that. Finally, I am going to prime my under eye not my lids. So I'm going to put my Anastasia Beverly Hills right here. And I really already want to sort of blend this base in, just so it looks nicely blended at the end. And I've prepared myself 3 eyeshadow palettes: the Made by Mitchell Head in the Clouds, the Be Perfect Carnival 3, and I do have the Jawbreaker by Jeffree Star, only because I don't think I'll have all the shades that I need in the Made by Mitchell Head in the Clouds, at least not exactly the undertones that I want. We shall see though, okay, because this one is really, really nice, and it does have all those nice rainbow-y shades. I'm going to start off with what I think is actually least scary. I'm going to take a pink in the Made by Mitchell palette called Lucid. It's like a very pale pink, quite close to what my top colour is, and that goes in the inner corner. So let's do that. I'm taking a fluffy brush straight away so I can blend as I'm applying, and that already looks cute. In fact, I think I had a makeup look like this, not a tutorial, but I have one like a bright pink inner corner before. The next shade is actually purple, and because the purple in the Head in the Clouds is a beautiful purple, don't get me wrong, but if I put this right next to here, that is going to look like a bruise. I need like pastels, something that's going to still brighten up my eye. So I need to dip into the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker, and I'm taking Gumdrop. I'm sort of lining it next to the pink. I don't think I'll put a lot of this on because it's already a little bit crazy. I'm creasing so much. So I'm going to have to tap this base out every time I put eyeshadow on, because you don't want to be setting your under eyes when they're creased. I mean, it still looks okay, reasonably okay. I'm going to take the pink, or at least the brush that had the pink on, and sort of help and blend this in a little. Oh gosh. I'm going to be wasteful and use a clean brush every single time because I'm stressed, okay? Next, I'm going to take a Bora Blue, a wonderful minty blue in the Head in the Clouds, and put it right next to the purple. Oh yeah. I'm going to take the brush I used for Gumdrop and sort of try and blend everything together. Well, not everything, just try and make it sort of seamless. I think it's looking okay. I need a green, and I'm going to grab my Jeffree Star palette again, this time for Sour. I think there's a similar shade in the Carnival 3, however I don't like to use several different palettes in one tutorial, because I want you to have a go at trying this tutorial out and you don't necessarily have all these palettes. I'm using 2, and to me that's quite a lot. So anyway, I do have a green. Unfortunately, the Head in the Clouds, the green in there called Cockpit, is quite dark, and again I think that would just take this look in a slightly too dark of a direction. To be fair, the Bora Blue is actually like a cross between a blue and a green already, so hopefully you might be able to just skip the green, and it's starting to look crap on my end at least. I'm going to take Bora Blue and try and sort of fix that, because I've lost a little bit of that bluey, like light blue. Oh god, no. Oh no, what have I done? Right, let's just move on. Yellow fixes everything, and that's the colour that's next. I'm taking UFO and I'm putting it right here next to the green, sort of merging it with the green. That will lift the eye and brighten up this look. So if your shadows are really dark, if you're using a palette that only has very dark shades in there, just do very small amounts of those colours, and definitely have like a bigger area with the like pinks and yellows. Oh goodness me. I'm even using this shade to sort of buff out the edges of this blue and green right here. And like I said, yellow just fixes everything. I like this again. Now I need an orange and marmalade from the Head in the Clouds. It's not a very bright orange, but for this makeup look it's just perfect because it will blend in with the red lovely. And I'm placing this orange like near my blush because I'm going to sort of merge it with my blush anyway. So sort of outer corner, almost at the outer corner, and slowly building it so it merges in with my cheek. And last but certainly not least, I'm taking probably like my favourite shade in this palette, Sunburn. I'm going to put it on the very outer corner. I definitely need to like blend it. This is a very intense shade in comparison to everything else. But again, yellow fixes everything. So I'm going to actually use the brush that I used for yellow to sort of blend this Sunburn shade. The idea is with the rainbow, they all sort of blend in with each other. You know what, all things considered, I definitely thought it was going to look worse. I feel really nice and I can finally powder my face. I'm using Puff Puff Pass by Kimchi Chic, and now my base is powdered. I can see that I'm like I should blend the edges just a little bit more so they blend into my base a little bit more, which is absolutely fine. Sometimes you just need to use your fingers, tap it out. I'm going to keep my top lids very simple. I just powdered it with a little bit of powder, and I might give myself a wing. I'm not sure, wing might be contrasting a little bit too much, but before I do that, I'm going to do my brows. I brushed through them and I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz to sort of fill in the tail. You can tell I'm growing them out. They look big, they look fluffy, they look untamed, but we are getting there. I'm slowly getting the brows that I want, so very fluffy and natural looking brows. So really thick, natural, Cara Delevingne brows, you know. And because I'm doing those brows, I don't think I'll put anything on the lid. I'm just going to have really big fluffy lashes. So let's do mascara and the falsies. I'm liking this look more and more, but before I finish, I'm just going to add a tiny little bit more blush. I'm going to stick with the palette that I was using, and I'm going to mix Sunburn and Marmalade. And this may be a bad idea, but I'm just going to try it anyway. I'm going to take the tiny little bit of Golden Hour, a shimmery shade, and I'm going to use it as a highlight. Yeah, that looks cute. And lastly, for my lips, because I want the eyes to be the statement, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm taking the Revolution Pout Bomb in Glaze, and I'm just making my lips shiny. Alright you guys, so here it is. This is my Nazara Looks inspired rainbow under eye look. Thank you so much to my cousin for suggesting this. I hope you love it, as I hope that all of you love it. I really like this. I was really scared, and to be honest, I still think that this bluey purple, it doesn't look great, okay? It just looks a bit odd, and if it wasn't for the yellow and the orange to balance it out and the pink here, it just would not work. Her wonderful melanin skin just makes the eyeshadow pop, and it looks so stunning. I feel like it just makes me look a little bit deadly, but thankfully it came together, okay? It looks really cute. I really like this challenge. I definitely want to try it out with like different colours. I don't know what I should do though. But again, I hope you have enjoyed this makeup look. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If there's any challenges or makeup looks that you'd like me to test out, try out, do a tutorial on, make sure you leave your suggestions down below. But for now, thank you so much for watching. You are the best, and I hope to see you next time.